What's happening there, guys? Welcome to F1 Fresh. Max Verstappen has been nothing short of a phenomenon in the past few years. His unnatural skills have truly earned him the respect of his rivals globally. People have praised the prodigy for establishing himself so well in the racing scene in such a short time. Today, we're here to find out what F1 2022 racers think of Max Verstappen. Let's start the video right away. Number 8. The prodigy from Netherlands. Racing is an extreme sport. The dangers of high-speed racing are always present, and one small mistake can cause a cascade of unfortunate events. But with the expertise of technical teams involved behind the drivers, F1 racing becomes very exciting. Since its arrival in the 1920s, this form of track racing has been extremely popular among people. Fans love to sit and watch their favorite drivers defy the odds and speed past the finish line in the best ranking. Many greats have emerged over the years, but none have left such a significant mark at such a young age than Red Bull's prodigy driver Max Verstappen. Hailing from the Netherlands, Max entered the racing scene in karts at first, but his natural talent landed him in Formula 1 at only 17 years of age. He's only 24 years old now, but has already bagged 15 Grand Prix victories, 8 pole positions, and a massive 50 podium finishes. The Dutchman has already broken several records in the 6 years he's been in Tier 1 racing, so it serves to prove that Verstappen is nothing short of a menace right now. Number 7. Daniel Ricciardo. Daniel Ricciardo is an Italian-Australian driver who now drives for McLaren. Like Verstappen, he also entered the karting scene and made his professional Formula 1 debut in 2009. He's managed to clinch 8 championships and an impressive 32 podium finishes. Ricciardo was Hamilton's opponent for over a decade. He then signed for Red Bull and became Verstappen's teammate from 2016 to 2018. Therefore, he knows a lot about the two drivers. Ricciardo thinks that Verstappen deserves to be known as a champion rather than a rookie. He gave his views in terms of fan attraction, giving Max the upper hand. However, he also stated that it would be unfair if one of the drivers couldn't compete because of bad luck. Ricciardo wishes for a good fight between the two drivers and would consider the winner as legitimate if things go well. He called them equal, but called strategy important in deciding the winner. Number 6. Esteban Ocon. The French driver first appeared in Formula 1 when he replaced Rio Haryanto in 2016. He currently drives for Alpine Renault and has made 91 starts. Although he doesn't have an impressive career record yet, he won the 2021 Hungarian Grand Prix, showing his untouched potential. Interestingly, Esteban and Verstappen have a history together. The two raced as rivals in karting. Esteban stepped in international racing in 2010 when he went up against Verstappen for the first time. However, when Esteban found out that Max had landed in the F1 scene, he was quite disappointed as he had finished higher than Verstappen in the F3 championship. Nevertheless, Esteban considers Verstappen to be a great driver. While Esteban considers Max to be faster, he thinks that Hamilton is better. Esteban thinks that the rivalry between the two could be entertaining, with Verstappen taking the lead in speed, but he believes that Hamilton could give him a good run. Number 5. Sebastian Vettel. For a long time, Hamilton's biggest competitor was Sebastian Vettel. The German driver always made sure that Hamilton had to look out for him. While Vettel made impressive finishes in the prime of his career, things didn't look good for him during the recent years. While he's looking to make a return, Verstappen has already stepped up and taken his spot as Verstappen's biggest rival. While mentioning his own battle with Hamilton in 2021, Vettel backed Hamilton by saying that Verstappen would need a better car or position to be able to fight the English driver. He couldn't give his rival a tough time that year, and Hamilton won the championship fairly easily. He also said that while he admires the growing rivalry between Hamilton and Verstappen, Vettel would like to be in the race and compete himself. Number 4. George Russell. George Russell recently signed up with Mercedes, making him Lewis Hamilton's teammate. The two competed in the Bahrain Open and the Jeddah Corniche circuit, where Russell gave consistent 4th and 5th position finishes respectively. When Verstappen won the championship, Russell took to Twitter by writing that the win was unacceptable. He added that Verstappen was a great driver and he had a lot of respect for him, but his win wasn't right. Talking about Max's rivalry with his teammate, Russell said that Max is a fast driver, but Hamilton would have the edge because of his immense experience. Number 3. Charles Leclerc. If you haven't watched this season's circuits, you've missed out on some exciting racing. It looks like Ferrari is making a comeback this season, courtesy of Charles Leclerc and his second driver. The two looked absolutely dominant in the Bahrain Open, where they both secured the top spot and boasted a massive 15-second lead. Leclerc also made an impact at the Jeddah Corniche circuit, keeping himself in the top spots. Leclerc and Verstappen also raced together during their karting and beyond days. Now, with Leclerc's contract with F1 giants Ferrari, it looks like the karting rivalry is back and more heated than ever before. Leclerc doesn't have second thoughts about the battle between Hamilton and Verstappen, and his experience with the latter has a lot to say in this regard. Leclerc believes that Verstappen is a step ahead of Hamilton. Sure, the competition between the two will be quite fierce, but Leclerc is confident in Verstappen's abilities and considers him to be faster than his rival. Lewis is also a talented driver according to Leclerc and can show up when it's required, but for Monaco's top driver, Verstappen might swoop the title away. When asked about the two drivers' style, Leclerc said that they're quite different. According to Leclerc, Verstappen is fast and likes to drive aggressively, whereas Hamilton likes to play mind games with his opponent. By placing the other driver in a difficult spot, Hamilton is a clean yet calculated driver. He preferred Verstappen to Hamilton because of the aggression and competition. Number 2. Sergio Perez. Sergio Perez became Verstappen's teammate last year. He was right behind Max when the two won the Bahrain Open this year. While Verstappen clinched the championship, Perez managed to take more than 200 points with a 4th place finish in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Perez has spent only a year with Verstappen, and he's full of praise for him. He applauded his teammate for his skill with controlling his car, considering him exceptional in staying in touch with his vehicle. Perez also said that Verstappen is at a very high level and his support for him is quite a lot. Number 1. Kimi Räikkönen. Kimi Räikkönen is one of the Formula 1 greats. Nicknamed as the Iceman, Kimi Räikkönen has competed in Formula 1 as well as the World Rally Championship. He made 345 appearances and has numerous championships under his belt. He was one of the most consistent drivers and has made 105 podium finishes. His last championship came in 2007, which was the last championship win for Ferrari. Although he doesn't appear much on television, the Finnish legend has provided some great insight into Verstappen's abilities and his competition with Lewis Hamilton. Instead of taking sides, Räikkönen said that a head-to-head battle between the two drivers would be more entertaining than one missing out due to a mechanical setback. It would also be great for the F1 community to see two men going all out for the title. And this puts a cap on our video, which we hope you guys had a blast watching. Do smash that like button if you enjoyed this video, and don't hold back on what you thought about the video in the comments section below. And if you wish to be notified of more content like this going forward, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and be sure to smash the red bell icon so you'll always know when we upload our videos. We'll be back here again with some more interesting content soon, so until then, take care and goodbye.